starting any exercise program, always get cleared by a primary care doctor.
Hey there, Jed Coburn is here with the Exercise Physiology Show. This is episode number 63, where we talk about the physiology of the mind, the physiology of the body, and the physiology of the spirit. So today's episode, I would like to talk about what happens between the ages of 0 to 2 or 3 and how we can apply that attitude to today. My name is Jed Coburnus. I am your host. I'm a former fat kid, former slightly overweight adult. Just an overall caring dude for you, right? I'm just basically a filter for the internet because there's just so much crap out there. Okay. So today's topic. So if you can remember, which most people can't, but that's okay, what you did between the ages of 0, right when you were born, and 2 or 3 years old. What did you learn how to do? What happened? Man, you learned so much. We all did, right? We learned how to talk, we learned how to walk, or actually we learned how to crawl, or roll over, and then crawl, and then walk. Learn how to eat, learn how to pick stuff up, learn how to put it down, learn how to jump, learn how to, everything, right? The biggest thing that you can take away from all of that is without fear, without any thought of repercussion of action, right? You just did. You just went on and did it. Why? Because you wanted to. Because you knew that in order to survive, you had to. If you had an older sibling, you watched that sibling and you're like, I want to do what they're doing. And you did anything possible to get that done. Now, it doesn't have to be an older sibling, okay? You could just see other kids doing that. Now, what does it take for you to get to that point today as an adult or an early adult or even a teen or whatever, right? Even a late adult, like a 65 plus, right? Whatever, doesn't matter. Any age of your life can be 0 to 3. How do we apply that to today? What really gets me is when people are doing stuff they don't want to do today's day and age. I'm doing what I do every day because I want to. I love it. If I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't do it. I can guarantee you that. But how do you get to where you're at without fear? How do you, oh my gosh, make a decision? What if this and what if that? Well, there's a little more responsibility involved compared to when you were 3, right? I get that. But it's up here. It's your mind. It's your mindset. Physiology of the mind today tells us that for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction, right? We know that. But when do you stop living in fear and start living in faith? Living in faith in yourself. Go as far as living in faith of a higher power, knowing that there's something else bigger than you out there, that there's purpose for you. When do you start living like that? And how do you apply it to your everyday life? So this is how. You have to have positive self-talk. You have to have no fear. No fear. Remember that saying, was it back in the 90s, right? No fear was a big thing. Get back to that. No fear. Fear, if you know and want to go, I'm going to dare and say fear God, because that's me. If you want to, that's fine. If you don't believe in God, that's fine. You do whatever you want there. But I'm going to go out on a limb and proclaim that I'm a God-fearing man, and we are a God-fearing family, and that is okay. But knowing that there is somebody's always got your back, that is faith. Taking a leap out, just like a 1 or a 2-year-old would take his first steps, his or her first steps, knowing that mom and dad, or mom or just dad, or support is always there. Why do you think they have the confidence to move like that? Because they know the support is there. So moving today into what you want to do, and what you have to do, and what you get to do. Think about how those words affect you today. Think about how all of those words affect your movement, your actions, your reactions, your decisions today. And act like you're a 3-year-old with no fear. Now, you can't go that extreme every day, but that's okay. But keeping those kinds of thoughts running through your heads versus thinking, oh, I can't, I won't, no, not enough time, it's gonna hurt too much, and oh, this, no way. If you can live like you lived between the ages of 0 and 3, and maybe do some writing, and maybe look in the mirror. How many of you as children looked in the mirror and imagined yourself of what you wanted to be? Right? Ask yourself, who do I want to be? Who do I need to be the person that I want to be today? So there it is. It was a little deep today for episode number 63. That's alright. That's what physiology of the mind and a little bit of the physiology of the spirit gets you. Go pretty deep. So as always, if you are willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn. Bye for now.